Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved, on the road to Survival Ascended. I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault, and here we are in our little cave on Ragnarok with our horses and our wonderful unicorn. What I did is, during between the last video and this one, I went out and got a butt ton of resources so that we can have some stuff to do some basic building here coming up, because we're going to be doing a little bit of building. We're going to look around and see if we can't tame something else besides a horse in the near future. But first, I want to go check out what that Giga is up to. So we're going to pump up our movement speed a little bit more on this horse so we can really move. I probably should put a little bit into his stamina and all that, but he was getting kind of close to where I'm hanging out, and I don't like that, so I'd like to draw him away a little bit. Yeah, see, he's right here. This is not good. Alright, we got his attention. I think we're fast enough to get away from him. At least I hope we are. What? Oh no, knockout, my unicorn was following me. That's horrible. Oh, that is so bad. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a terrible start. Alright, we're going to have to respawn and rethink our lives here. Wow. So all I have is my breeder. I am not risking his life. Oh, God. That pisses me off. I thought we could at least draw him away. I wouldn't have minded dying so much if we drew him away, but I don't think we drew him away at all. We're going to have to go over here down the road a little bit and gather some potatoes. I highly doubt we'll be able to recover our stuff, but we'll try to... Yeah, I highly doubt it. We're probably screwed on that. There wasn't anything amazing in there, just my pick and hatchet and that kind of stuff, you know, no big deal. But still, oh, that sucks. Alright, well, let's start up on the potatoes a little bit. Oh, knockout, my unicorn. That's alright, we'll work on getting another one. Now, hopefully it's a higher level this time, now that he's dead. Yeah, now that he's dead, we'll be able to get another one. And hopefully we'll be able to get a better, you know, just a faster horse overall. We're going to look around down here a little bit. I know there were, I think, a couple more in this area. So we'll see what we come across. The ideal situation would be to get another high-level one, a 150 or something very, very, very close to it, so that I can breed it and imprint myself on it, which will make the animal quite a bit better overall. It'll definitely be a huge help, so we'll have to see about that. But first things first, we have to find the actual horse. So, got a nice pile of potatoes in my pocket. We're okay, some ichthyornis that are going to steal them. But yeah, I went around and I used my axe and my pick, and I chopped down a bunch of trees, took out quite a few rocks in the area, and gathered up some flint, some wood, some stone, all in the hopes of building a trap down the line here so that we can get a different type of creature, like a trike or something like that. We're not really in a good position to get a trike right now. In fact, we're in a horrible position to get anything at this moment because we are currently without a usable mount. I will not risk my max level perfect tame horse. I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen. So, damn, man, that sucks. Freaking Gigas, man. They are the worst. And he is just in a bad spot. He's just getting closer. My goal was to draw him away a little bit, you know? And I did not realize Knockout was following me from my farming run, which sucks. I didn't want to lose him. I mean, he wasn't anything special, but still, he was, you know, he was mine. He was my friend. I can go ahead and make new metal tools. That's not going to be a problem. I just want to kind of see what's down here real quick. What level are you? A 100 Parasaur, not worth it. Let's see what this trike is. A nice high-level trike would be good. Only problem is these guys are level 50. He's not good. These guys are a little tough when you're low level and you don't have really good anything decent to tame them with. Level 20. That's garbage. I do want to get one of these turtles because in the future when we decide to go underwater, it'd be really nice to have one of these. They're good because you can really use them to tank some damage. They tend to have very high health, and you put some points in the health. A 145. Okay. He's definitely on the list. Let's see if there's any horses down here. Or maybe up in this area. They tend to be all over the place here. But we're specifically avoiding that portion of the map right now until we can figure out what to do with that damn Giga. Yeah, it's a good turtle. Get a few berries up. Just gonna dump all this crap. I meant to do that in the beginning. I gotta turn these things off. I don't want these popping every time I load in and die, you know, after dying. Not that I plan on dying a lot more, but, you know, it happens. This is Ark. Yeah, well, we do have some levels, so let's go ahead. We'll pop 2 into health, 1 into weight. And we're going to see if we can get the stuff for building the inevitable trap that we want to build. We're going to need some stone pieces. So the stone door frame is important. The stone foundation. Stone stairs. And that should be really all we need for the trap itself. Let's see what else we got down here. Metal sickle will come in handy for gathering some stuff up. Yeah, I think for now that's enough. We'll save those other points for the future here. Oh, and also I want to do this while we're at it. Whoop, not that. This. Armor, cloth. May as well make ourselves halfway decent, right? There we go. Alright, now we're ready to rumble. Man, it was a heartbreaker. I thought we saw horses here when we first spawned in. But I could be wrong. And the reason I really didn't gather more stuff up is because I just wanted to get out and get on my own. If I die out here, I die out here. It's not the end of the world. I'm only going to lose a little bit of cloth, you know, and a handful of potatoes. So, not a big deal. But if we find ourselves a horse, we're going to be in good shape. anything to use as a temporary mount, but preferably a high-level one. Here's a horsey. It's kind of pretty, too. Alright, let's give him a shot. Level 90. There we go. 21% done. Alright, so we'll come back when this guy is all tamed up. And we got attacked by a Megalania, which gave me Mega Rabies. Ruined my tame. He's chasing that horse away. I'm going to probably die because of this, which sucks. You know, you have no control over which way these guys are running, so... Oh, he's leading him back this way. That's great. Alright, he's still chasing that horse. Damn it. That sucks. Hopefully, this won't kill me, although it really looks like it might. Let's rest for a minute here, and... Damn it. Yeah, I knew this was kind of close to this area. This area's a little dangerous with the Megalania. But that, yeah, that effectively reduced his taming to 0% again. So we'll take a look at what this guy is if we survive. I don't think we're going to survive. Mega Rabies sucks. I don't have permanent diseases on this game. I do, you know, the temporary ones, which is bad enough, as you can see. I mean, look at this. I'm down to... I don't think this even helps, does it? No, it doesn't even help. It's so close. I'm going to die. I know it. Oh, man, it was so close. That blows. Alright, well. This has been a fail so far. We're going to try again, but we're going to go a different direction. So, Megalania's to the left, bad. Giga to the right, far worse. What does that leave us? Not much. We have no potatoes again. No clothes. No nothing. And we'll start off, we'll gather up some fiber. And of course some berries, just enough to give us a little something. Man, that sucked. That really sucked. Alright. Gotta find a way to pull that Giga away. We're nearby the Wyvern Trench. I kind of wanted a fast horse that could outrun him, but I guess I'm going to need a lot more speed than Speedy had. That's why I'm hoping to find another horse to breed. Because if I can breed the horse, you know, the two horses together, we'll get a much better horse at high levels like that. You know, much better than a level, what was he, 21 or something like that when we got him? Really, really low. So he had horrible stats and all that. It wasn't much to him. The Unicorn was a little bit better, but again, he wasn't anything special, you know. So we really didn't lose much there. I mean, we lost, but, you know, it's not a crippling blow. We didn't have any saddles on him. So we didn't lose resources there, just the resources involved in the tools that I had. And like I said, I'm not about to go try to rescue those tools. It's just not worth it. And a little bit of clothes that I had. Speaking of which... Oh, damn it, I did it again. Yeah, no, we don't want anything there. Blah, blah. Let's go. Yeah, I kept that one on purpose. We'll keep that one too. Alright, let's go ahead and... We'll make ourselves a shirt and a hat at least, no pants. We'll grab a little more here. Let's see what we got. We did see a turtle that we want to tame down the line, but we're in no position right now to even consider that. Not until we have a decent mount. And by decent mount, I mean a horse that we can ride around on and survive with. Ah, that's bad news, a dillo. That'll kill us. Maybe, depending on his level. Alright, let's go ahead and make pants. Oh, we still can't make pants. But we could put on our hat, our shirt. Give ourselves a little style. Alright, got a little food there. And we'll just keep gathering some fiber. We can build one of the things now to get the fiber, the little sickle thing. Which is great. But yeah, we really want a horse, man. And I really don't want to mess with Megalania and Super Mega Rabies and all that crap again. That was not cool. There we go. Now we got pants. Alright, get our food up a little bit so we don't have to waste the potatoes on it. Although there's plenty of potatoes to be had. There was a nice big tree here, but we took that down. Hell, if we don't have any luck, we're going to go back to the base and just start building a little bit there. There's some more potatoes here, but this is a pretty safe area here. We may come across a dillo. I probably should build a spear or two, but you know what? We're not even going to bother right now. We're just going to kind of try to do our thing. Hopefully find a horse. We're going to go around the corner here. It's cold as hell. I know we're going to slowly die from that. I probably should consider building a torch, but that would require me building a pick and then an axe and then all that other crap. And I really don't feel like doing all that right now. We're looking for a horse. If we find it, we find it. If we don't, then we'll just go right back to base. The hard way. In a body bag. Oh my god. So right there we've got Allosaurus. Oh, Ark. You are an unforgiving monster of a game. I tell you that. Alright, well. That kind of changes the plans for a minute here. Bear with me while I gain a little stamina back. I can't believe there's aloes down there. I mean, overall, that could be a good thing because what we got, we can now trap aloes, you know, with what I just recently purchased as far as engrams go. So, potentially, not a bad thing. Aloes are good, but you know, even with aloes, that damn Giga, he'll just rip right through them. They'll have no shot against him. So I really want to figure out a way to get rid of him, and it's going to require speed, and that's going to require a horse, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. I honestly don't know at this point. We may be in more trouble than I think. Alright, well, let's eat some more berries. They don't do much but to keep us from starving to death. And we'll head up this way toward, there's a lighthouse over here. Yeah, look at that, we're dying slowly. What is it? Oh, it's like a little after midnight, coldest part of the night. At least on this part of the map. We may end up back at the base sooner than I anticipated. A lot sooner. We're down below half-life. The constant healing is what uses up all of our food, so yeah, that's kind of making us starve a little bit there. Or stay on the edge of starvation, I should say. I mean, yeah, I could eat the potatoes. That's no problem. We'll get to those if we have to. But for now, we're going to stick with the berries. We're going to make it up here if we can. Get to some high ground. Survey the area below us. See if we see any horses. Ugh. There's a Gallimimus. Pteranodons. And there's our Giga. That's the same one, right? Yeah. Yeah, because that's right around the ruins. I was going to try to jump over the ruins, see if I could trip him up a little bit. Maybe slow him down a hair. I know it wouldn't stop him, but it might have at least, you know, slowed him down enough for me to get a little sprint ahead of him or something. But yeah, that just didn't happen. He's out of render distance. As long as he doesn't find that cave and go in there and eat my woohoo, my breeder, I'll be happy. Alright, that could have ended everything quickly. Running around in the dark with a Giga in the area, freezing to death, slowly dying. This is what Ark is all about, guys. There's that lighthouse I was talking about earlier. Maybe we'll see some horses down here. If we do, we'll die before we can get them, but at least I know they're here. Getting some weird crackling noises in the sound. Alright, let's rest up for a second. Yeah, we are still suffering, man. Look at that, we even regain our stamina much more slowly. Does that help at all? That doesn't help at all. It offsets the food and water, but not the health. Oh, God. This is terrible. That Giga has really messed things up. You know what I might do? I might spawn back in a different location right around here, but not at the bed, to kind of see if I can get a different look at the lay of the land, you know? See if we see any horses down here. The only ones I see are back by that Megalania, and that is not good. Here's a nice trike. What level are you, buddy? 55. I think I see a horse over here. Will we live long enough to see what level it is? I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Alright, so over by the lighthouse, the old lighthouse up there in the red obelisk, we've got some horses. That's good to know. There's at least 2 I see right there, and I thought I saw a third. So we'll try to spawn after we die right in this area and see what's up. Level 55. Oh man, come on. Just get a little bit warmer so I'm not losing health and I'll survive the night. Level 20. Oh, garbage. Let's see what this one is. Is this one green? 55. That might be the same one I saw over there. Yeah, we're about to give up the ghost, ladies and gentlemen. No way around it. Well, the rest of the area seems pretty safe at least, so that 55 will have to do. He'll be roughly equivalent to what my unicorn was, so we'll try to get him. Look at that, we leveled up. Can we finish leveling before we die? We'll get a little wait. Let's see what new engrams we got before we die. Oh, the ghillie stuff. Cool. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about that now because we can't build it anyway. Oh my god, this is just tedious as hell. I'm sorry, this is horrible. Yeah, I could have built a torch. Yeah, I could have built a fire, but I'm outside. I'm committed. I just want to see what's out here. I'm going to respawn in this general area. Now that I saw that level 55 horse, it'll be morning soon enough. I mean, it's, yeah, 3:30 right now, so the sun will be coming up shortly. Even if I do respawn in and it's still cold out, it won't be cold for too long. You know, I'll whip up some, I'll grab some potatoes, whip up some cloth armor, and try and get that level 55 guy. In fact, if I don't die right now, it's going to be a little disappointing. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, so where we died was right over here. So let's go ahead and look at spawning right there. This is right around where we died. So we'll do a random location. In fact, we might even be able to recover the cloth off of our guy. If we're close enough to him. And look at that, we'll get the potatoes and everything. That's fantastic. Okay, well that's a good start at least. Still cold as hell. Still nighttime, but we might be able to get ourselves that level 55 horse. I'd like to get him at least. If nothing else. And I forgot to do this again because I always forget to do this. Okay. Yeah. Put that on, put that on. Dump that, dump that. Oh, didn't want to dump that, but it doesn't matter. And I dumped the hat. I'm just dumping it all. Screw it. We don't need any of it right now. We got the potatoes. I'm not sorting through all that crap. The sun's coming up. We'll be able to whip out a hat here in just a few seconds. There's that mid-level trike. It's nothing special. I think the horses were right up here. Now there may be a third one. They usually travel in batches of 3, so who knows what that third one's going to be, what level it's going to be. Hopefully we can find it, and if we do, hopefully it's a good level. Here's one down here. Oh, this whole stamina crap is just awful in the beginning of the game. It really is. this guy. That's the level 20. Sorry, buddy, we are not interested right now. I mean, you would do in a pinch, but I know there's something better running around here. And that's the guy we're looking for. Couple of Brontos happily wandering around. Can you imagine seeing one of those in real life? Oh my god, they're humongous. Alright, where did that other horsey go? There's nothing around here that would eat him. Oh, look at that green one over there. That might be the level 55. What an obnoxious color on him, huh? This, I think, is the 20, right? Yeah. God, how did we miss this guy? He is completely obnoxious. He'll be our new knockout, if we can get him. Alright, let's get our stamina back up real quick. We'll eat a couple potatoes ourselves. Try to get out of his face so we don't panic him. And there we go. Alright, I'll be back once we get this guy tamed. If we get him tamed. I don't see anything in this area that's going to pose a threat, though. So, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright, this should be our last time to do this. Oh, there's another horse down there. We'll have to check him out. So I knew they always traveled in 3. We'll see what that other one is. I'm kind of curious. If it's a higher level than this one, we'll definitely get it. If it's just another low-level scrub, then we're not going to bother with it. Problem is, these guys are hard to kill unless you have, you know, a good carnivore or something like that, because they're so fast to get away from you. You need something fast. Perfect. Alright, well, that was fun. Well, let's go see what this guy is down here. Where did he go? There he is. Level 82. So he's not too shabby. We still have plenty of potatoes. If this is the 20, then we'll have to go back up. 55. Alright, well, we just got one like that. I'm not going to bother with another. I really don't need another mid-level one. What we need is a good one. So we're going to kind of cruise around this area a little bit and just see what else is out there. Then we're going to head back to base because I'm going to have to retool. And I do have the engrams to build a couple other nice tools, stuff like a spyglass, which is going to come big time in handy for scoping out potential tames. You know, the trick right now is to get a few different dinosaurs that can perform jobs for us, basically. That will make our lives easier, you know. And once we get those... Okay, I thought that was the Giga for a second. All I saw was the color. I was like, no, 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 no. But just a big Bronto. So yeah, we're going to kind of go the roundabout way and just see what's out here. Oh, there's... Ooh, look at these horses. Yeah, we're going to have to really get that spyglass. That spyglass would make this so much easier. I wouldn't have to walk up to each one. I'd just be able to look at them from a distance and see if they're worthwhile. But this guy's colors are pretty cool. 55. This one just looks like a basic zebra for the most part. 20. Garbage. $25. Even worse. Too bad. Alright, well, let's move on. Gave him a few kicks. Okay. Alright, well, we got another Bronto over here. Potential couple trikes. A trike would be a good find. They're very slow. They're very tanky. He definitely wouldn't hold his own against a Giga, but they'd be great for gathering tons of berries. And level 20, that's absolute garbage. Level 135. This is a possible... That's a possible tame. So he's kind of like on the opposite side of where we are, which is fine. We can easily come over here and build a trap in that area and get him. But we're going to need a lot of stuff to build that trap. First, we're going to have to build a trap. Then we're going to have to get ourselves a good crossbow, you know, or basic crossbow, narcotic arrows. We got a lot to do, and it's going to take a bit, so that's not going to be anything right away. But let's see what this guy is. Level 25, and let's see what this beautiful beast is. Look at him. Wow. Level 20. Ugh. So those guys, worth knocking out and killing. Take them down for their hide and their meat. We can spoil that meat and use that to make plenty of narcotics, which we'll be doing here soon as we're getting ready to make a bunch of those narcotic arrows. You know, those knockout arrows. Oh god, that's another Giga, isn't it? Alright, so we got a green one here. Oh my god, if there's two Gigas here, we're screwed. We're basically going to have to pick up camp and go. I don't want to leave without a pair of breeding horses, but my god, that's a lot to deal with. That could be, yeah, that's devastating. I mean, you got caught between Scylla and Charybdis there, you know what I mean? Are those? Those are sheep, it looks like. Yeah, a bunch of sheep, okay. Yeah, 2 Gigas would be devastating. So I'm pretty sure the other one was pretty much like a dark green, almost black in color. Oh my god, it's just going to be terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Oh, look at this, we got some more trikes out here. Let's see what we got. I know it's a little confusing sometimes running around. You're like, how do you get your way around here? I've played on Ragnarok so much I kind of know the map like I grew up in this. Like, this is my hometown kind of thing. Level 145, that's even better. Level 85, not so good, but, you know, not terrible. Definitely not worth taming, but a little too hard to fight. Level 90. Oh, this stupid Diplo's going to try to push me around. So we got a level 135 and a level 45. Level 15. That's bunk. Alright, well let's go ahead and get back to the base, because it's about time. Yeah, it's about time to get back to the base. We're going to consider that 145 trike. He's not too far from the base. If I remember correctly, we're like right over this hill here. But we're going to have to do a lot of prep work for it. And that's going to require making a ton of arrows and a ton of narcotics. Let's just see about that other Giga, because I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them. And if there are, yeah, look at that. Oh, we are so screwed. Let me try and get some narco berries together here. Man. 1 giga bad. 2 gigas, this practically makes the place unlivable. At least until we find a way to deal with them. And there are ways to deal with them. Alright. God, he's right there, right above our base, man. And even if we built like a stone wall in the entrance, he'd still be able to break through that. A stone gate or whatever, he'd still be able to break through that. That's what's really, really terrible about it. You don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. We're going to have to really sleep on this one, I think, and figure it out because... yeah, it might be time to leave this area, you know? Just for now, at least, or until we have a way to deal with those guys. Maybe I can get this guy out onto the beach and kill some stuff. You know, knock it out and kill it and level him up. Enough to make him really fast enough to outrun that Giga. And then we kind of pull him away from the area. There's several ways to deal with him. You could pull him into the water and drown him. We could pull him over to where the Wyvern trench is. And, you know, see if he'll follow us actually into the trench. I would sacrifice... Don't listen. I would sacrifice that horse and myself to get that guy into the trench so that we don't have to contend with him. But we have another one over there, so that's, you know, that makes things even more complex. Got to think about this one, guys. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. This was a pretty bad episode. It was an episode all about suffering and loss and, you know, that sort of thing. But we will persevere. We will come back. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and re-equip us. I don't know if you saw like 2 episodes ago when I built this, I built a whole bunch of them instead of just one. That was kind of a mistake. Oh, it was definitely a mistake. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and build the rest of the equipment that we need. And, yeah, a couple other little odds and ends. And we'll catch up next time. So thanks for watching. If you found us entertaining at all, please leave a like on the video if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.